much of anything besides Raft and Stardew. It's something I don't really have to focus on. I've been playing a little bit of horror games, but that's because I like getting scared. A horror game is a horror game. It's quite fun. Uh, but yeah, I hope the game didn't just crash. I'm gonna restart it anyways because the bar is not moving. But I just picked up a game called Common Hood. Very excited to play that. I need to turn my mic up maybe just a little. I don't know. I think it's fine. Maybe it should go up just a little bit. It might be a little quiet. Just a little bit. But anyways, move it actually up so you can hear me. Rotate it too. Now it's right here. And y'all should be able to hear me very well. Especially when I'm like facing the camera and talking. Big brain ideas. Big brain ideas. I know. But I don't remember. I don't exactly remember where we left off. I know we.
Could be.
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
Floppy
I'm
disk.
talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Reggie's. Oh yeah, Reggie's our owner. I don't remember where we left off. I know we found out Don was the murderer, the person.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
1987. I found it. $1987. Clever, if you're reading this up, please stop stealing my post-it notes. Ask Jenny where those tapes are. It's been weeks now, overdue. Oh. I'll hold on to that. Acts forever need to write pitch document. Good title. Brian Brack original. Protag and villain. Oh. 1987. Hey, very important date. Oh, that was gross. Just had a line of spit came out. That was 1308. Okay, that's not right. Huh, Peggy.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something.
Please deliver.
Could this be it?
Please deliver. Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me. Terrifyingly, there's never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe it's him. And as final girl's boyfriend. Megan's surname to follow. She's smart, beautiful, and lactose intolerant. Takes place on 11/07. Very important date. Time you're gathering. Blah blah blah. Use link to. Can I actually? Oh, I can't type. Megan's pointing her throughout the movie, like actually was even scared, maybe pointless. Maybe pointless. Let's try 11/07 then. I'll take this upstairs. This looks
Nice.
did it. Oh, Lord Almighty. What the fuck was that? Bradley Carter, food critic. The fuck was that? What the? Okay. No, we're gonna close that. Who this? Refused to engage with first aid training during the course. No, he's a war medic, but it was. John apparently had a bunch of other equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of the service. Illegal. Don't need to report him. Spoke to John about eating the free samples that Brad gets sent for his reviews. He said he'd stop, but the last three. He said that last 3 times too. The un-American to criminal orbit. Karen! Trying to find Peggy's. Peggy!
Hey, Peggy. I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
I never seen somebody gel with everybody. Quickly, Peggy has a skin, Barbara. Girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Peggy and Karen missed another work event. This is the first I did. Okay, so she's out of the question. Let's put that in there. Put this one on top. I'll grab the other one.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this.
Yes, we
We
do.
have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash out here in Gallows Creek. His motivation might be low. His demands are a bit beyond their means, and he's currently blacklisted from any reachable station, but honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team. Not interrogating, integrating. Seems to have a lone wolf type thing going on. I heard him. Janie and Brenda in his first week. Okay, I'm out of the question. Oh yeah, the dude got stabbed. That's right. That's why I'm reading this. The dude got stabbed. That's why I left it off. Barbara's really getting on well with all the staff here. Gave her great feedback. Star review. I get the feeling there's something more going on with her and Brad. I call it a hunch. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have at least have Daisy and need a monitor. Forward. Big distraction for this team. Concept from a new war script. I don't care what she thinks. A story about an alien egg. Okay, she's possible. Let's read this again. Alright, updating settings back. Okay, she's out of the question. Think I've read this. Yes.
Could this be it?
John seems to be the best one. Let's read this one again. It's John. Alright. No, not the basement. John's got medical equipment, and on top of that, he's got first aid training in the war. Do I have to go back down just to talk to her? That's dumb. Get this cool tape though. Private. Poster right here. Remember Reggie and right there.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Yes.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
Alright, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there?
Pick up.
Pick up!
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
Peggy? I'm drawing a bit of a blank here.
Forrest, I think he's going into shock.
Okay, yeah.
But the breathing seems to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Oh, I don't remember at all. We are gonna save right here. Elevate
Casey,
Jason's
I need
wounds.
you to prop Jason up. We need to raise his wounds.
Both of his wounds? You want me to fold him up like an accordion? Did the nurse really tell you that? That doesn't sound right, Forrest. We really need to be careful. If we get anything wrong now, then I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second.
Ooh.
Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I'm using the laundry to keep him warm, so I'll use the cleaning rags on the car. They don't look dirty. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Forrest, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I
Hold
never
on.
really spoke
Hold
to him
on.
before.
Yeah, apply additional bandages. Okay. That didn't.
War medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at
K-Fam.
We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously, I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
I really
Good
hope
luck,
I didn't
everyone.
just waste my time.
God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Sorry. Get a little sidetracked. That was fun. We're on air, so keep that in mind. We're on air. Hey, we're back. No.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Oh, this is a VHS.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. When you're ready, shut the music off.
That's right.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky.
Wolf.
And Maxie's here too.
Hey, good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh. Info. Really?
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Keep talking.
Keep talking. What happened?
We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
What's her
Ricky,
name?
please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Wasn't your
Ricky.
fault.
It wasn't your fault.
You were just a kid,
You're
yeah.
not a bad person.
I know that now, ma'am. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
Much
This helps.
appreciated. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah,
You got
definitely.
it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
My
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you.
Leslie!
It's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our
Our 911 operator.
leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak.
Hell yeah!
Somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Yeah. Haven't we helped enough? What do you need? Go.
You can count on us.
What do you need? Yeah.
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will.
Thank you, Leslie.
Back. I
Much
can see the
appreciated.
headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime.
Ah, yeah. Hell yeah.
Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars.
Hell yeah.
Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
get back on air.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Yes,
Bringing
ma'am.
you back live now.
No.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller.
Come
This
on.
is
Be,
Forrest Nash.
please, be.
Hello, Forrest.
Yes!
John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
Oh,
John,
fuck, fuck,
is
fuck,
he
fuck,
gonna
fuck,
be
fuck,
okay?
fuck, fuck.
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason! Woo! Jason!
We meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off.
Hey, marijuana. Blaze it,
Feel
man.
even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yeah, yeah. Why do you ask?
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic, those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened?
Michelle.
We're still on air?
No, we're not. He's on.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case you ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Alright. I feel like the killer is gonna be here. Yeah, because I could crouch, and I haven't figured out why I can crouch. And I mean, if they just killed our power, that explains where they're at. Something had to kill our power. Also, I haven't figured out what those two rooms are, and what's leaking from that. Oh, the thing is bathrooms.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
I don't have a flashlight. I didn't know if I did or not. Bro, I'm taking this steak. You gonna get whacked upside your head. You try messing with me.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power. The whistling man.
Motherfucker, you hear it. You are on the radio.
I need to warn Peggy.
Oh. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
The door is gonna be locked. Nah.
What the hell?
Ha 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 ha. I just spat all over myself. Peggy's door is gonna be open.
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go?
Oh goddamn.
What the... No way. This can't be happening.
What?
A call.
What do you
What
want?
do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest.
Done!
You know, I've really
Dun
enjoyed
dun
our
dun!
chats tonight.
We're gonna save again.
I guess we've had some moments. My favorite was when Ricky ran you out of the rink.
Ha! You sure did get me then, Forrest.
Where's Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well... I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
Teddy?
Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
And who's here?
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son? This could end so many ways. I'm sorry for saving so much, but
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
my mic's about to fall off. Oh
There
no,
we go.
just the phone.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
I'd be quiet if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest.
I'd listen to
Everyone's
voice.
gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night.
Okay, good.
This night. 20 years ago.
listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
I can do that.
Interview you. All right. I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20
You
years
killed
ago.
somebody. You don't just forget about that. Do you want to die?
Do you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't, start talking.
What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Night Mooney vanished, the whistling night, right? Tell me why
What
that
made
night.
that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing.
Mooney.
We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised. No one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know? Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he... well... it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Just a
How
prank.
can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here.
I've been trying to stall this entire time. What happened next? How did you feel?
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused, and
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up. At the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
God damn. Where were you? How do you know? Why'd he fall? I could stall for time here. I got this. Where were you?
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
Ugh.
Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Why
She
cover
was
it up?
lying. Why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Ash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. and then governor, and then who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin
Whoa,
my
whoa.
future?
George was a blip?
That's an evil thing to say, Teddy.
That's the way it is. My father agreed with me.
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Hit him again, Marie.
Damn it. Yes. Okay.
Hit that son of
You
a
own
bitch.
most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell. When will the killing end?
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George over the rail. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you moving so close? Hey, 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 hey. Chill, man, chill. Oh. Is that the roller rink? Is it the football
You're
field?
at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you.
And this is why we save, ladies and gentlemen.
Not to do that.
You're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me!
quiet.
Get him! Get him, Piggy! Fuck her up! Fuck her up!
Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god.
I thought you... And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me. I'd never forget my own sister.
Will someone please explain to me what's happening?
Want to explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. You remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio, and I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
Yes.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. Let's make tomorrow better.
It's a killer frequency. I can feel my heartbeat, and it's bursting out of my chest. But the radio's on, and it's playing the song we love best. I can put up a fight, but you're just out of sight. And you won't let me go. Oh no. Here in the darkness, I've got this feeling. It's growing stronger inside of me. It's a killer frequency. Oh, it's a killer frequency.
My bad. I was just reading the names. That's all I was doing, rather than commenting. I was looking to see if they had one of George or,
We have the suspect cornered at the top of Whistling Point.
she's gonna jump, like George said. Where am I?
Stop! Put your hands in the air! Get down on the ground! Don't move! Nobody else has to get hurt!
I'm glad I went back to listen to this. This is interesting. I don't think there's too much more I can look at in this room.
Suspect has jumped!
Well, I think we all knew that was coming.
Officer Lugo, do you have a visual? Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
Roller Ricky. There's me. There's Peggy. I wanted to see what piece of shit right there, as I was saying. I wanted to know what George was. We'll let the rest play. Hey, I think it's all the music that was playing. Like the CDs I've collected. That's it. There's no more, I don't think. I mean, I could kill everybody. But, yeah. Other than that, thanks for everybody who watched. This game has been fun. You should play it for yourself. There might be a different ending. There might be a secret ending for all I know. Like if you kill certain people. Other than that, thanks for everybody who watched. Thanks for everybody who watched it after. Play it for yourself, like I said. Leave a like if you like my content. Subscribe to see more of my content. Follow my Twitch as well, if you don't mind. There's a PayPal down in the description. Other than that, have a blessed day. I'll see y'all in the next one, and I'm gonna do the thing. Maybe.